Hey, it's Will here. Thank you for clicking on this video. So today I want to share a really short video on just how to set powerful goals to give yourself the best chance of success. So if you're anything like me, you'll be expecting on Facebook and on other social media statuses claiming that this is going to be my year, 2016 is going to be the best year ever, and new year, new me. So to give yourself the best possible chance of success, I want to share a couple of tips which I know will really help. Tip number one, goals need to be set in the positive. So the brain is pretty rubbish at processing negatives. So right now, I don't want you to think about Mr. Bean jumping up and down on a trampoline. It's impossible. Whatever the subject is, whatever the focus is on in a goal or in a statement or in a sentence, it's difficult for us to process the negatives. So you've got to change your goals. If your goal originally was to lose weight, you're still focusing on what you don't want. You're still focusing on the weight. You might not have don't in front of that, but as we know, it's difficult to process that. So instead of that, you need to focus on what you do want, which is feeling alive, feeling energetic, feeling fit, feeling healthy. So really, really important that goals are set in the positive. So step two, you want to make your goals exciting and challenging. So many people set little baby goals and it's not exciting. It's not going to make you want to get out of bed. It's not going to make you want to take action. They need to be the right balance of exciting and scary. If it doesn't scare you, if it doesn't excite you enough, you're not going to want to take action. So don't be afraid. Don't let fear of failure or fear of anything else hold you back. Make the goals big, make them what you want, and you'll have much more consistent motivation to want to take action. The goals need to be specific. So let's use losing weight as an example. If you just say, I want to lose weight or I want to be healthy, how much weight do you want to lose? How healthy do you want to be? I mean, if you're ill for like a week and you lose a couple of pounds, is that it? Really be specific and ask yourself some questions like, if everything was perfect, if I was as healthy as I wanted to be, what would that look like? How would I feel? Really start to step into how you want to be and get as specific as possible. You can do a visualization exercise, you can really start to think in detail, and that's how we get excited. That's how we get excited. Thinking about, if everything was perfect, how would that be? So it's really, really important to be specific. So tip number 4, you want to write your goals down. Just think about how many preferences you state or how many desires we say on a daily basis. Oh, I'd love to win the lottery. Or I'd love to go to Barbados. Or I'd love to look for a new job. Okay, there's no oomph behind it. There's no power. As soon as you write your goals down, they become a little bit more credible. They become a goal, because otherwise they're just desires. So a little tip I would say is to write your goals down. So use all of these tips to make a really powerful goal. Write them down and put them somewhere where you're going to see them consistently on a daily basis. So I keep my goals in a wallet. So every time I pay for something, they're there. They're a little reminder. But you can put them on the fridge. You can put them anywhere where you're going to see on a consistent basis. So tip number 5. The goals need to be timed. You need to have a time scale for your goals. Really simple way of doing this is when you write your goals down, at the front, just write it is the 31st of December or it is the 15th of July and I'm feeling healthy, etc. Reason we do this is we work well under pressure. If there's no deadline, we can afford to be lazy, we can afford to delay. And we know through studies that actually when you have a deadline, when there's a bit more pressure on, we're more likely to take action and we're more likely to move forward. Tip number 6, the goals need to be measurable. So how are you going to measure your progress? So if your goal is to lose weight or to feel more healthy, you can measure that perhaps with measurements. So weight you're losing around your hips, for example, or it could be if you lift weights. It could be the progress of that. If you're making progress and lifting more, that's going to be the way that you measure it. So a couple of tips there. A bonus tip is accountability. So share your goal with as many people you feel is relevant. Be held accountable to someone. So it could be a friend, it could be a family member. I'm also making myself available for this. So perhaps you're going to do this exercise, you're going to take on board these tips, and you've got a really powerful goal that you want to achieve for 2016. You can email that to me and I can check in with you along the way, probably monthly, and also at the end, just to see, you know, how far you've got with achieving your goal, and hopefully you've achieved that. So you can email me at will@orangeboxpd.com. There'll be a link in the description of the video. Wish you all the best, have a great Christmas and an awesome 2016.